Yeah, we always talk about it, right? It seems like fighting is much more mental than physical.
I would much rather go into a fight with my mind in the right headspace than my body being like with my mind being 100% and my body being like 75, then the opposite. My,
Sure, yeah.
mind being 75 and my body being 100. That's because I know that my mind is going to allow me to push past things that my body wasn't ready to go for in the first place. One of my pro losses, I dislocated one of my fingers, and I remember I looked down at my finger and it was like pointed that way. And I was like, And I looked at the guy, I looked back at my finger, and I was like, I guess I'm just throwing right hands for a second. And I just started throwing my right hand, and he capitalized on it, and he like hit me with the body shot. And then the ref called the fight. Tracy too was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "I went like that." And my finger was pointing at him, and he was just like, "Ah."
Oh, makes sense.
My coach was like, "You can always shoot for a takedown, Gabe." And at that point, I can pop it back in between rounds. And I was like, noted. Next time my finger gets
So I'll keep that
dislocated,
in mind
I'm
next
gonna
time.
keep that in mind. But like, and if going back to the amateur thing, if I would have experienced something like that when I was an amateur, I would have already known, but I didn't know it. So